Has to hurry.
Right back, a repeat performance, 2-4-5 this time on the left-hand.
Only this time he loses 3 pins in count. Before he was on a strike and didn't lose them. So the count now, he's only 1 ahead of Palombi. It's 21 pins if he makes the spare. Covered it perfect from the left. It's given Palombi a chance if Ron can strike on these next 2 balls. This one cuts it to 11. The next one would cut it to 1.
And of course, Palombi then would have all the momentum.
Gives it room. Is he going to get it? Yes! Wow, big shot. That head pin coming back off the sideboard and getting the old messenger. Watch the head pin, Dan. Boy, did he trust this nice. Did he trust it nice? The head pin goes to the side, comes back all the way across, and never a doubt that it was going to knock it out.
3 consecutive strikes on that right-hand lane, and now 3 consecutive strikes here in the championship, and that was a key shot. If he strikes here, cuts the lead to just 1.
Biggest shot of the week right now. Has to hurry, and oh, for the solid 10. Did it come back nice?
Beautiful shot on lane 45 for Palombi, who stands in disbelief. So many times the best shots that you throw out here end up with solid 10s or solid 9s.
What that means, though, is with a conversion, the best score that he can get is 224. There's the solid 10. Now the spare conversion.
Spare up in the 9th. 12-pin lead for Danny Wiseman, who is going to finish this one first. Of course, we're running just a shade late here in Riverside, so for those of you who are expecting to see America's Horse with host Chris Lincoln, hang in there a few minutes while we determine the winner of the $145,000 Kessler Classic.
Has to hurry. That gets the countdown even. If he makes the spare, it is 10 pins on the button.
And of course, the possibility of another tie.
There is that possibility there. You're thinking the same thing I'm thinking here.
So are Danny and Ron.
Danny's trying to figure out why suddenly he's coming up light the last 3 frames in a row. Is that oil moving down? Do I make a move? First, I've got to make this spare. Has that. The biggest thing for Danny to concentrate on right now is striking this first ball in the 10th. That puts him at a 224 pace and makes Palombi get 3. So if Danny goes strike spare, then Palombi needs 3 just to tie. Looks good.
Make it interesting, and he leaves the ringing 10. Well, Palombi breathes a sigh of relief, and a disgruntled Danny Wiseman says, what do I have to do to strike?
Well, he's got to make the 10 pin. That's the most important thing. This reminds me of a tournament in Tucson a few years ago when Mr. Palombi bowled Mark Fay. Trouble. Ooh, got a reaction from the crowd. In that tournament a few years ago, when Palombi won his first tournament, Mark Fay needed 6 or 7 on the final ball to lock it up, 6 ensure a tie, and he got 5. Palombi promptly stepped up and threw 3 straight strikes to win by a pin. If Danny strikes on this ball, he'll finish with 223, and Ron Palombi would be in that position to get 3 straight strikes to win. To hurry.
Ends up with an 8 count in a game of 221, but the scenario close to staying the same. Palombi has to at least double.
He has to double and 8.
Well, if he has one advantage, Mike, the right-hand lane has been good to him. He struck 3 consecutive shots.
And he's hit the pocket 4 shots on this lane. So this is his favorite of the 2.
Give it room, rolls up, oh, tripped out the 4 and not the 10. So Danny Wiseman now realizes that he is the winner.
And he did it under that enormous handicap, then. You want to tell the viewers that?
After watching the warm-ups, Mike looked at me and said, I think Danny Wiseman's got a good shot to win here this afternoon. And a thrilling victory for that youngster, because he was taken right to the final shot by Ron Palombi Sr., or I should say Jr., and we'll be back to wrap things up here from Riverside, California, right after this.